finally, to review. So essentially, we've got some main components or some main players in our immune system. We've got macrophages that work as kind of the big enforcer guys. They're the ones that will attach onto a pathogen, break them apart, and send the information to who they got to send it to. We got helper T cells. They call for help, okay, whether that be to killer T cells or to B cells. Killer T cells, they're going to come in, they're going to wipe everybody out, whether those are good cells, bad cells, they don't care. They just come in and destroy everything. Suppressor T cells let you know, hey, you know what, everything's good now, we got the enemy, time to go back to normal. B cells, okay, these guys make antibodies, okay, B cells, bodies, my body. Memory cells, at the end of this I'm going to have either memory T or memory B cells. It doesn't matter, we're just calling them memory cells. Their whole goal is just to remember what in the world happened, okay? So that way then if they see the same pathogen again, they know exactly what to do so that they can get there quite quickly. Antigens, okay, antigens on the pathogen, okay, those guys are kind of the signature on the outside of a pathogen, letting us know that that's actually who he is and what he does. Antibodies are made by my body, so made by those B cells that attach on, so that antibodies attach onto the antigens on the outside of the pathogen, rendering the pathogen helpless. How it works all together. So, I cut myself, inflammatory response, lots of blood there. Okay, pathogens inside, macrophage grabs the pathogen, rips them apart, takes his antigens, and passes them over to the helper T cell. Helper T cell calls for help. He's either going to call for help in the B cell or call help for the killer T cell. If he calls help for the killer T cell, killer T is going to come in, wipe everybody out. Okay, doesn't matter. Healthy cell, sick cell, nobody cares. We're wiping them all out, okay? If he calls for the B cell, the B cells are going to make antibodies that are going to attach onto the antigens on the pathogen, rendering the pathogen helpless, okay? Macrophage consume that helpless pathogen, and then once everything's good and done, it's gonna the suppressor T cell is gonna say everything's fine, let's go back to normal. At the end of the day, the things that I'm gonna have left are going to be memory cells that remember the pathogen, the antigens, kind of what we did, what's going on there, in order to prevent us from getting sick in the future. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and make sure that you get that assignment in.